enough that you feel that low back soften and release. If anyone is having any trouble hearing me in studio or on the screen, just wave your arms and legs at me. So try to speak a little louder. And as you close your eyes and soften into this space, take a moment to remind yourself why you are here on your mat today. Notice how your body is feeling today. Scanning through your body, beginning with your toes, work your way up to your head. Allow your breath to deepen, your rib cage to expand. Your body to relax. Softening, if you can, the muscles between your eyebrows, across your forehead. Let the tongue hang slack in your mouth and release the tight hinge of your jaw. On your next exhalation, lower your chin downward and hold here as you breathe into the back of your neck. As your head falls forward, resist the urge of your shoulders to also fall forward. Now lift your face upward toward your ceiling or your sky. Feel free to allow your lower jaw to hang down. And now with your breath, follow with the movement of your head. Exhaling, chin falls down. Inhaling, face lifts up. Pausing again with your chin toward the bottom. Let's roll left ear over toward left shoulder and hold here. Keeping the rest of your body upright. Shoulders pulled toward the back, ribs collected, belly collected. Exhaling forward again with the chin, dropping toward your chest and rolling over to the other side, holding over here. This time, lift your head straight, looking forward. Turn your head to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Drop your left fingertips to the floor by your left hip. Take your right arm, sweep it out, and lift it straight up toward the ceiling. Inhaling, lift up and lengthen your side And drop down. Keep your right fingertips on the floor. Inhaling, left arm straight up toward the sky. Lift up out of your left hip. Exhale, lean right. Allow your right palm to the floor. Drop your right elbow and shoulder. Take your left arm across, perhaps a little bit more. Palm facing to your right or the floor. Rotate your gaze, look down at your left wrist. Pull your chin inward toward your collarbone. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, release your arm down. Inhale, both shoulders squeeze up to your ears. Exhale, pull them back. Squeeze your upper shoulders and shoulder blades toward each other. Exhale, relax and soften. Shake your shoulders out. Let's roll the shoulders now. Reverse direction. All right, let's uncurl the legs, uncross the legs, straighten them out in front of you, and point and flex at the ankle. Now squeeze and open your toes, and rotate your ankles around in circles. Reversing direction. And relax. Shake out your feet, your knees. And we'll cross the shins again, but put the other leg in the front. If you need an alternative to cross legs, pick whatever comfortable seating works for you. Perhaps putting a lift under your hips. You might want to sit on that block or your blanket or your suka mat, or lean against the wall or the sofa. All right, let's bring the right hand to your shoulder. Inhale, reach it straight up. Exhale, twist left and lower this right arm either out front of you or across to your opposite knee. Allow your shoulders and ribs to twist to the left. Bringing your fingertips behind. If you'd like, lift your arm up and extend it out the back. Your choice. Take care you're not twisting and falling sideways just to get your arm up in the air. So Marianne, I want you to stop doing that. Relax. Quick, sit up tall. There it is. Yes, better. Rotate your gaze. Can you turn your head any further? Inhale to the center. Relax. In the middle. Let's take the other side. Left hand to the shoulder. Inhale, reach tall. Get long in your spine. Keep this length. Turn your ribs right and lower your left arm to the front or across your opposite knee as your right fingertips slide behind your hips. Allow this right shoulder to relax. Okay, so you should notice if you're finding any pinching in the back of your shoulder or even sort of under the arm, you might feel some pinching, and that means you're probably trying to overextend here. Can you turn your neck any further to look behind you? Inhale, return to the center, arms in your lap. Let's round the back as your hands slide to your knees. Holding on, pull your navel in toward the spine as you roll to your tailbone and drop your chin. Breathe here to your hip creases. Pull your elbows to the back. Lift up, finding a cow belly stretch, arching your back a little bit. Let your elbows stay by your sides. See how tight you can squeeze them in toward your ribs. From here, begin to lean forward, lengthening out your spine. Fingertips come to the floor. Fold over your legs. A little or a lot. Whatever feels safe, that's where you stop. Inhale, lift up head and shoulders. Walk yourself back together. Lean back on your hands. Bring your feet wide to the floor in front of you. And begin to windshield wiper your knees side to side. Allow the feet to separate. Allow the knees to drop. So if that's not comfortable to your hips or your body, you can bring your feet closer and you could hold on with your hands and you could rock side to side. Okay? See if that feels better on your hips or your back. Yeah. All right, we're going to drop both knees over to the left. And this time, let your feet land on the side edges of your feet. And the bottom of your left foot is going to land right at the top of your other thigh. Yeah. And we'll twist over to the left, and you'll be facing the point of your left knee. Okay? Take both fingertips to the floor, both hands to the floor on either side of your knee, one on each side. Sternum directly pointing at your knee. Begin to crawl out over your knee. Think about lengthening your back. Think about lifting your belly away from your knee. And you can drop as low as your body will allow. Keep breathing. And feel free to turn forward, Donna, so you have more room. Just move your lower body too if you need, yeah. Can you relax your back leg? Can you relax your tailbone toward the floor? Can you keep doing that, but also lift your belly away from your thigh, even though your belly is lying on your thigh, perhaps? Now we'll come up onto our hands and begin to walk ourselves back up to seated. Yes, come again onto your hips and let your knees drop side to side again. Leaning back into that windshield wiper shape. And if you can't put the pressure on your wrist, you could try fingertips or fists. Okay, let's drop all the way over to the right side. Again, bringing the sole of your foot right up against the top of your other thigh. And you're turning to face the right knee. Now you can always put a lift under your right hip to sit a little higher. If you're sitting really crooked in your waist, that's not safe, so we want to stay tall. You could also lift this front knee. Okay, let's be safe. Fingers on either side. Walk forward as far as your body will allow. Sternum coming right over the center of your knee. Sides of your feet are on the floor if you can. And again, we're going to try to relax the back leg. Try to relax your tailbone down. Try to lift your belly into the spine. Now we'll walk ourselves back up, press into the hands, walk back to center. Drop again onto both cheeks, hands behind you, and windshield wiper your knees side to side. After you've done that a couple times, let's change the motion and bring your feet and knees touching each other and drop side to side here. More core involved, keeping the head and shoulders facing to the front. Okay, so if one of these feels safer than the other, choose that one. Okay. All right, back to center. Take your legs out the front, give them a good shake out. We're gonna sit up tall, so if you need a lift, put your cushion or your blanket or your block under your hips. Inhale your arms out to the side. Let's sit with our body in Dandasana as best we can. So straight legs, flexed ankles, heels pressing, thighs are tight, arms are straight, thumbs are pointing up. Yeah, good. Let's rotate the arms so the thumbs point down. Good. Can you bring your palms behind you, opening the front of your chest? While your arms are behind you, can you lean a little bit forward? Keep breathing, please. Keep that belly pulled into the spine. All right, sit up tall, rotate the palms forward again. Now we're going to bring the arms out in front of us, as wide as your shoulders and as low as your lower shoulders. Let's lean back a little. Keep the heels on the floor. You can keep your back straight or you can round this. They'll both work. I prefer a little rounding. Keep breathing, please. Inhale, sit up tall. Good. Relax your arms down and shake them out. Let's bend the knees and find boat pose. So we'll start with the feet separated, heels on the floor, flexed ankles. So lift your toes up, that's it. You can hold under or in front, that's totally up to you. And you can lift your feet as high as you like, right? So we lean back with a long spine. Take care you're not rounding in this one. And begin to lift your feet a little or a lot, okay? And you can hold on with as much arms as you need, okay? You decide. Find a place that settles into your body. We want to be strong in the core, broad in our shoulders, and try not to bring your head way out in front of your spine, right? Keep your head on the tip of your spine, like the ball on top of a flagpole. Nice, everyone. Let's relax. Come down, feet to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees open wide, and lean forward, again with a long spine and broad shoulders. Yeah. Press the soles of the feet into each other. Press the sides of your feet into the floor. Relax your shoulders. Yeah, don't squunch them up next to your ears. And release. Come to sit up tall. Let's come onto hands and knees, please. And once you arrive, begin cat and cow on your own breath rhythm. So make whatever adjustments here you need. And remember, our cat and cow can be done standing. If you're using forearms on blocks, attach your hands to each other, please. So you want to change the shape of your blocks. Yes, perfect. All right, so if you're choosing standing today, you're bending the knees and coming through upper body and lower body into cat and cow as much as feels comfortable to you, right? Same actions. You can also choose fingertips or fists instead of palms. All right, let's change this motion and go side to side. Pull your hips out to one side. Take your head over to the other side. Back and forth. Hips across, head across. All right, come to the center. We'll take a table balance now. So again, if you're standing up, you're going to stand on one leg with your toes in the back, the and you'll lift the toes. So Marianne, this might be the safest option for you today. Okay. And so if you're on your knees, let's take the right leg to the back. And we'll take the opposite arm to the front. And we'll start with both pieces on the floor. And we'll lift the leg first. Get nice and strong. Squeeze your glutes. When you're ready, float your opposite arm up. Good. Tailbone extends. Toes point straight down at the floor. And you're breathing. Yeah. Relax down. We try the other side. Place your left toes and your right fingers on the floor. Squeeze your glutes, lift your leg up. Squeeze your shoulder, lift your arm up. Nice and strong. And release. Okay, we're going to do that again. Straighten out your right leg and your left arm on the floor. This time we're going to lift the arm first. Get strong in your core. Press your fingertips into the floor here and lift your leg. Flex your back ankle, push through your heel. That's it. Strong thigh. Changing sides. Nice job. Let's do the other one. Start on the ground with your toes and fingers. Get long in your core. Lift your arm first. Get stable here. Now lift your leg. Yeah, good job. Flex that back leg. Push through the heel. Tighten your thigh. And relax down. Come onto your fingertips. Pull your belly up in your spine. Walk your hands over to one side, off the edge of your mat perhaps. Your hips are over your knees. You're nice and tall. Good. Squeeze, curve on the side waist. Walk across the center. Over to the other side. And back to the center. All right, staying on your fingertips, or you can change to your fist. If you're on your fist, your thumbs are pointing forward. We're going to take a twist here in the upper body. Take your right arm, extend it out to the side at shoulder height. Okay, shoulder height. Then turn at your waist without moving your arm. Twist. Up. Yeah. Nice job. Untwist. Let's do the other side. Take your opposite arm out to the side. Notice it's shoulder height. Turn at the waist. Turning, lifting up into a twist without moving your arm. As much as that's comfortable in your shoulder, right? If that doesn't work for your shoulder, bring your arm down. No arm needed to twist in the spine. Yeah. All right, come back to center. Walk your hands a little forward, tuck your toes, downward dog, lift up and back. Come into any version of downward dog that feels good to you. And I invite you to pedal your feet, moving through the stretch in the backs of your legs. Come to stillness. Hold here as you breathe. Pull your belly strongly toward the spine and away from your ribs. Lift your heels up. Exhale, lower your knees all the way to the floor. Slide forward so your shoulders are over your wrists. And we're going to take plank here. You can Take your right arm out to the side, fingers on the floor. Twist to the right, lift your right arm up. Come back down. Right arm comes out in front again. Take your opposite left arm out to the side. Twist to the left, lift your left arm up. And return to the center. All right, rock forward again, shoulders over wrists. Tuck your toes, downward dog, press back. Bend your knees, lift your heels, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Find standing forward fold when you're ready. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Soften and relax at the back of your mat. Halfway lifting, hands on your knees or shins. Find the extension of your legs and the extension of your back. Let's come into 90 degrees. Press into straight legs. Lengthen your spine by bringing your shoulder blades toward each other on your back body. Exhaling, forward fold. Half lifting again, open. Forward fold, exhale. One more half lift. And fold. Stand all the way up, head first. Bend your knees if you need. Reach skyward. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Swan dive, open and fold down. Half lift, expand the back. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive, all the way up, arms overhead, hands to heart. Again, open arms up, out and down, forward fold. Half lifting, forward fold. Sweep all the way up overhead, hands to heart. Adding on, inhale, arms out and up. Take a hold of your left wrist from behind, lean right, exhale. Inhale up, change hands, other way, exhale. Inhale, lift, swan dive, forward fold. Half lift, forward fold. Bend your knees, lift your head, chair pose, arms sweep out and around. Inhale, stand all the way up. Hands to heart, exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms lift out and up. Hold your left wrist, lean right. Inhale, stand tall, lean left. Inhale, come back up. Swan dive, forward fold. Half lift, forward fold. Bend your knees, sweep your arms out, around, and out front. Chair pose. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Forward fold. This time, bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor, and walk forward into plank. Feel free to be on your elbows if you would like. We're not going to stay here very long. I'm just going to talk a little bit longer. And at this point, we're going to bend the knees. Place your right knee on the floor. Kickstand your right foot to the right off the edge of your mat. We'll come into side plank. Drop the sole of your left foot and lift your left arm up. In side plank, so your right knee is on the mat. Your right foot is off the mat to your right. Kick it to the right, there you go. Left leg is straight behind you. Left arm is in the air. Rotating into side plank. Yeah, you got it. And release, turning back. Hands and knees for just a moment, tabletop. Kickstand your left foot to the left on the floor. Straighten your right leg to the back. Lift your right arm up. Drop your right foot completely on the floor. Turning to your right. There you go. And release, tabletop again. This time, come up onto both knees. Bring your right foot forward for a lunge. Take your palms and rotate them one on top of the other, elbows wide, lean forward. Tuck your toes under in the back. Press your legs straight. Lift yourself up, crescent lunge, reach your arms toward the sky. Nice job. We're going to go back down the way we came up. So, bring your hands to your knee, lean forward. Bend your left knee, drop it down to the floor. Untuck your toes, come up to kneeling. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, sit back towards your feet, but don't sit all the way. Reach your arms out the front, but don't touch the floor. Go back up, inhale, arms to the sky. We'll do that again. Pull your hips back, arms sweep out toward the front, lower your head. One more time, all the way up, sweep out and up. Sweep out and forward, pull your hips back, hands forward, don't sit, don't touch. Inhale, sit up on your knees to kneeling. Let's bring the left foot around to the front for a lunge. Good. Both hands on top of your knee, lean forward. All right, we're gonna get stable here. When you're ready, tuck your toes under on that back foot. Push your legs straight as you lean forward. Use your hands as much as you need. Use your blocks as much as you need. Look how strong you are. All right, now we're going to stand straight up in the torso. Sweep your arms up if you can. Press down both feet. Nice job, everybody. So strong. Are you breathing? Okay, let's go in reverse. Lean forward, hands on your knee. Drop your knee. Untuck your toes. Sit up straight and come back to your knees. Beautiful. Arms up. Exhale. This time, child's pose. Reach out and settle. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk your hands halfway to your feet. Wide hands. Now bring your feet to meet your hands. Come into standing forward fold in the middle. Half lifting, expand your legs and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Extended mountain, arms overhead. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, right foot in the front. Step back on your left. Widen your feet, Marianne. There you go. Bring those left toes a little more forward for you. That's going to save your back as well. All right, so right knee is bent. Arms are forward and up. Breathe in. Settle, breathe out. Inhale, lift tall again. Exhale, lean forward out the front. Bring both hands onto your knee, just like we did before. So the back leg is in a little different position. Hopefully your whole foot stays on the floor this time. Might be a little stronger on your hip, stronger on your front thigh perhaps. Let's go back up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Hands to your heart. Step together, bring your back foot forward. Okay, shake that out. Second side, we're going to leave the left foot in the front. Step the right foot back. Okay, hips face the front, yeah? Bend your left knee. Nice and deep, but both hips are forward, right? Get your pointer finger really strong on that back leg, pulling your belly away from your thigh. All right, let's go back up. Great job. Inhale, rise. Hands to heart, step together in your feet. And shake out your legs. Okay, very nice. We're going to leave the right foot in front this time. We're going to turn to warrior two, facing the other direction. So facing to your left, right foot in the front. Open your arms wide. Yeah, so get your feet as wide as that feels comfortable to you. Bend deep. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior, leaning toward the back of your mat. Press into both feet, feeling strong. Warrior two again. Side angle, reach as you lean to the right. Drop your hand or elbow to your knee, and take your other arm either straight up or bicep by your ear. Can you keep your side waist long? Nice and strong, everybody. Warrior two again. Straighten your leg, lean to the back of your mat, reach your right arm up. Triangle, coming out the front, leaning as you tip down. Bend your knee, warrior two again. Straighten both legs, arms overhead, parallel your feet. Good, now let's take goddess. So pull your heels in, toes are pointed out. Bend both elbows and both knees, drop into goddess squat. Don't let your ribs splay out the front, please. Pull them in tight, zipper up your belly. Drop your tail down. Push it forward by pulling your knees back. Nice. Goddess poses, everyone. Release. Lift your arms up as you straighten your legs. Rotate your feet. Warrior two on the other side. So point your left foot to the back of your mat. Warrior two this way. To the back. Left leg, warrior two. Arms are wide. That's it. Reverse warrior. Lift your left arm, lean to the back edge of your mat. Lift your left arm. Lean away from your bent knee. That's it. Away from your bent knee. Warrior two again. Side angle, stretch your left arm forward, drop your hand or elbow to your knee. Reach your other arm straight up or bicep by your ear, bring it across. Strong legs, strong core. Nice, everyone. Warrior two again. Straighten your left leg and lean backward, left arm up in the air. Triangle, reach your left arm forward, slide it down, triangle. Left arm drops, right arm lifts. Beautiful. Bend your knee again, warrior two. Straight legs, straight arms, parallel feet, lift up. Goddess pose, heels in, toes out, bend down. Release, straight arms, straight legs, reach out, five-pointed star. Parallel your feet, forward fold, open up and drop down. Feel free to put blocks under your hands or turn and use the wall or a piece of furniture. Support yourself and drop as deep as your body would like to go. Feel free to play with this, bending one knee, Bending the other knee. Maybe coming down into Skandasana. Dropping all the way onto one foot. Other toes in the air. And when you feel complete and even, comfortable with your forward fold, we're going to bring ourselves back up to standing. Lifting up. Heel toe your feet together. Get a little shake, grab a sip of water. We're going to do a balance sequence next. All right, so for this balance, if you want to stand on the wooden floor instead of your mat, that's perfectly fine and encouraged. Feel free to be near the wall or a piece of sturdy furniture. We're going to start by standing on the right leg, and we're going to take the left leg around in a half circle. So make sure if you're at home that you have space around you to move your left leg in a half circle. And if you're against the wall, you might want to hold on with your other hand instead and face the other way, or the back wall, whichever. Okay. So you're going to stand on your right leg and bring the balls of your other foot out front. Now we're going to tap this straight leg up and down. Please don't bend the knee and don't wag your foot. Okay. Yeah, up and down. It doesn't have to go high. All right, let's take it out to the side. So when you rotate it out to the side, feel your leg rotate so that the kneecap and the head of your foot point forward. Lift from the side. Yeah, that's a tough one, right? Good. All right, let's go to the back. So now you're going to bring your left toes behind you. So this one tends to be one where people want to bend the knee and peck their foot at the floor. But please try hard not to do that. You're going to bring your tailbone down and forward. Take care not to arch the low back like that. And your toes are at the back, and gently tap your toe to the floor. Yeah. All right, good job. Shake that out. We'll do the other side. Okay, so you're standing on your left foot, holding the wall or a chair with your left arm. Bring your right foot out the front. Balls of your foot or your toe, strong thigh, lift and lower. Good. Tailbone is down and forward. Straight leg, please. Good. Now we're going to go to the side, so bring it out. Imagine you have a full leg brace on, right? You can't even possibly bend that knee if you wanted to. Ankle and heel are lifting, not your toe. Yeah. Okay, we go to the back. Swing it around. Strong belly. Really push the tail forward here. This is a super small motion. The leg doesn't come up very much in the back. Squeeze your cheek. Yeah. Okay. Relax and shake that out. So now what we're going to do is keep it lifted as we move around. Okay? So the leg has to rotate at the hip in order to get all the way around. And so if you want to hold on your right hand, we're going to stand on the right leg and bring your left toes out the front. Get really tall. Tailbone down and forward, strong belly, strong thigh. Lift your leg up. Good. Again, it doesn't have to be high. It's just not touching. Swing it out to the side. Rotate it. Toe forward. Good. Swing it to the back. Toe down, knee down. Good. Let's go again. Out to the side. Good. Out the front. Good. Relax. Okay. We do the other side. Feel free to turn around, hold the wall with the other arm. Standing on your left leg. Steady. Tailbone forward. Right toes forward and leg lifted. Strong thigh here, right? Now rotate at the hips, swing it out the side. Rotate your leg, toes forward, 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 yeah. Good. Rotate it out the back. Okay. When you're out the back, you should feel the warrior 2 hips are pointed straight down. These are warrior 3 hips, warrior 1 hips. I'm sorry, not warrior 2. Yeah? Can you go back to the side? Hips are still forward, right? Ooh. Out to the front. Yeah. And relax. Okay. I know that's a tough one. It's really important to build the strength in those small hip and buttocks muscles, okay? So when you go home, if you have space, this is one I'd like to practice when we have a lot of space and we don't have the confines of not being near each other. So this one, when you go home, you can practice swinging back to front, back to front. This is also really good on the rail trail if you're out for a walk, right? Okay, back to front. You need a lot of space to be able to swing your leg. Okay. You don't have to stand on a balance beam. It doesn't matter that you put one foot in front of the other. You just need to get one foot in front of you, yeah? Bring it up from the back. Out the side and feel that rotation as you go, okay? Yeah. Keep your legs straight though. Don't let it bend in the middle, okay? We don't want to bring it around like that, okay? Okay. Let's come down to the floor. Find yourself on your back for bridge pose. We only have a few more minutes left, so bend your knees over your ankles, feet on the floor, arms beside your body. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift your hips up and hold. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, press down, lift your hips and hold. Exhale, lower. Breathe in. Last one, press your arms and feet, lift your hips and hold. Exhale, lower down. Open your arms wide. Drop your knees somehow to the left, making a twist. Any version of a twist that feels safe on your body today. Coming through the center, twist the other way. Drop your knees somehow to the right, finding a comfortable twist on the right. Coming back through the center, find any final stretches, twists, inversions, back bends, anything that feels necessary and important to your body. When you feel complete today, allow yourself to rest in Shavasana. Take a moment to put on your extra layers. As you settle your body, equally settle your mind. Can you relax in your feet, in your legs, in your hips, relax your lower back and your abdomen. Make a big sigh and relax your upper back, your shoulders, your arms. Relax your forehead, between your eyebrows. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Release the clench of your teeth. Allow your jaw to hang slack. Feel your eyeballs heavy in your head. Release your scalp. You are heavy. You are restful. You are at peace. Begin to deepen your breath. Invite small movements into fingers and toes. Gently bend your knees. Bring your knees into your body and give yourself a squeeze. Rolling onto your side. Deep breath in and big sigh out. Press down, pushing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Settle your shoulders and your legs and bring your palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment to gather some words of kindness. Share them with yourself. Inhaling, bring your hands and face upward. Exhale, open your arms wide, sharing your words of kindness out into the world around you. Bring your palms together once again in front of your heart as you bow your chin. Thank you everyone for taking this time to invest in yourself and to share with us together in this practice. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. See you again soon. well.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Bye,
Thank you,
Carol.
Jennifer.
Bye, Suzanne. Bye,
So-
Kim.
Jennifer,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
When I go into boat poses, once I release my hands, I feel all the stress of it going into my hip flexors rather than my core.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Exactly. It is not a good idea, but it is very common. So there's a little training to happen there to train your brain to tell your body which muscles to activate, right? So you can start with your feet on the ground and your hands to your knees or under your knees, yeah? And then
Yeah.
start here by noticing, are my hip flexors engaged already? And if they are, can I turn them off? Can I shift into my core? What do I have to do? Do I need to push my feet further away? Do I need to pull in more on my higher up in my abdominals, in the middle? What if I lean back some more? Does that take it away? What if I lift my toes, right? So play around, as I often say with all of these poses. If it doesn't feel just right, play around, shift. Can you turn a hint in one direction or the other? Can you lean a bit? Can you tuck your tail a bit, right? What if you broaden your shoulders? And you can finally, something's going to click and say, oh, I feel it a little less now.
Okay.
Oh, it came back, now I feel it again, what can I do, right? And play around with it. It's your own personal experiment.
Yeah.
And oftentimes, the reaction, especially for us women, we tend to be looser in our abdominals, yeah? And stronger in our hip flexors because we walk a lot, yeah? So that's where our stronger muscle is, down here, not as much in here.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit the physics of having long legs. It's a heavier lift.
Yes, it's true.
With the distance from
Right.
your fulcrum.
Carol, you have a block at home. I'll give you another experiment.
Block, yes.
Take your block, put your heels on your block, and come into boat pose again.
Yeah.
Can you find more core, less hip flexor?
Yes, I think I can.
Excellent.
I will work on that.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, so try that one with your long lever of legs. Yeah?
Yeah.
Lift them up a little bit, but give them something to lay on.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you could gradually turn your block a little higher.
Mm-hmm.
See if it went into the hip flexors again. Can you get it up to your core again? Right? Once you figure that out, you know, maybe you can go a little higher, get 2 blocks, one for each foot. Yeah? And you're gradually moving your way to disconnection.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Carol. Thanks for asking that question.
Great class.
See you soon.
Sweet, yeah.
Do you want to say hi to Jane? She's still there.